Hello everyone and welcome on my YouTube channel for this new video. It's once again a gearing gameplay and I thought this game was interesting for some points I couldn't illustrate in my previous videos. This game is a base capture and I start with the middle of the map with my two allies at my right with other DDs. And there I realized that the matchmaking isn't really in my interests. Indeed, there are 5 destroyers in the enemy team, with destroyers which are really good against other DDs, such as the British or the Östergötland. So they are potentially very dangerous for me, and I really need to take care. My goal is always to win, and for that I need to survive to help as much as I can for the victory. And here I thought that to be able to win 1 versus 1 against those dangerous DDs, I could use the islands of the map. So I go in this direction, and I may see another ship. So here is the Daring, who hide behind the islands, so I just have the time to shoot one salvo. Here I notice he uses his sonar. It's a good thing for me, because he won't use it when he will need to hide with my smoke. And after one shot for the Jutland, I go back to the Daring, and here I dodge his torps. So to anticipate this kind of situation, I advise you to always imagine DD has torped you, and you can play with going backward, going forward, or right and left. So while Daring is in his smoke, I try to shoot another DD to help my teammates. And now I can go for the Daring, because I know he has already used his sonar and smoke, so I can smoke in front of him and stay undetected. And here I notice a conqueror, but I don't want to change my plan. So here I smoke, and I just take the time to launch my torps to the battleship, and I hope they will hit the Daring first. But I'm not really sure about this yet. I'm still undetected, and the Daring may took 1, maybe 2 torps. Yes, 1, 2 torps, and I can finish him with the guns. So here too I anticipate his torps as well. And right behind me I notice a DD, so never forget to look at the map to not be surprised. Of course I focus him first to sink him as fast as possible. He's a big threat behind me, so I can't left him alone. Here I notice he accelerates again, and he may take 1 or 2 torps, I don't know. Yeah, it may be 1 torp, and my ally will finish him. And now I can focus on the 1 versus 1 against the Conqueror. So it's going to be interesting, because it's almost the 2 of us in the 1 versus 1. So I activate my engine boost and I shoot at him with HE. I take only a few shells of his first salvo, because I was correctly placed to show the minimum of my ships of ace. And here I'm really attentive to his reload time and the direction of his guns, so I know I have to smoke to take another salvo. And now I can torp him safely, and I notice he doesn't look at me anymore, so I can shoot him and go for the cap. All my torps hit, and my teammate will finish the job right after. So the end of the game isn't really interesting, so I suggest to look again at this 1 versus 1 to maybe assimilate all what I did. So yeah, it starts when I use my engine boost, right here, and I I use this boost to rush him as fast as possible in order to take the minimum of salvos. So yeah, here is the first shoot. I dodged my best, and still with HE I hope starting the fire to cause a lot of damage, and especially if my torpedoes will start a flood right after. So yeah, I noticed the reload time and the gun direction, and here I don't hesitate to show my broadside and shoot with all my guns, because I know he won't hit me. So yeah, it's the end of the battle. We will take the cap and win with the base capture. I finished the game with MVP. So it was an interesting battle to show you how I face other destroyers with smokes, radars, or even sonars. And the 1 versus 1 against the battleship was interesting too. I hope you liked the video and you've learned a few things. Don't hesitate to give me feedback in order to improve my videos. See you soon for other videos.